In the dark of cyberspace, but Buffy's on the chase. Scammers think they've won the race. They bring their families disgrace. Clicking keys in shadows deep, opening webcams like a creep. A cyber wolf posing as a sheep. No victim left to weep. Oh, but Buffy shining bright, baiting scammers like a knight. Guardians of the online, saving one victim at a time. Emails full of false alarms, but replies with cunning charm. Removing the victims from harm, deceivers and plans to disarm. Behind the screen he stands tall, for justice he'll battle and brawl. No scam too big or small, he'll answer the call. Oh, but Buffy's shining bright, baiting scammers like a knight. Guardians of the online, saving one victim at a time. Behind the screen he stands tall, for justice he'll battle and brawl. No scam too big or small, he'll answer the call. Oh, but Buffy shining bright, baiting scammers like a knight. Guardian of the online, saving one victim at a time.
Yo, yo, what's up? YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. All right. Welcome to our stream. I've got a few updates for you all. So I streamed on, when was it? Thursday, I think, for like a little bit. And I was trying to get some of these fake scam recovery law firms, and I had a couple of romance crypto investing scams run by like the same people as the fake scam recovery scams. And then I also had another one that I'm not sure what it is yet. I don't know if it's crypto investment or if it's going to be like a pig butchering thing, because she hasn't asked me for, I say she, there is a she, but I think that it's a he that's running most of the chats. But I think that they haven't asked me for money yet, so I'm still waiting for that to happen. I have seen video calls of this she. It does match the pictures she's been sending and like the Telegram profile photo, stuff like that. So it does look like she is a real person, but she is either being trafficked and forced into doing this, or is just involved in being paid to help record videos for victims and stuff like that. So I don't know which one it is. We'll find out. But on the tails of that, I ended up getting a hold of not one, not two, but three of these scam compounds yesterday. And I've got a handful of more that I'm still talking to see if I can try to get access to those. But I got access to 3 scam compound systems. So I'm looking to see what they're up to this morning. and I've collected some data off of some of their systems. And my goal is if I can pick out the wallets that they're using and any other like information I can get. I can tell you that one of the scammers had a text file on their desktop that looks like it has some credentials and stuff in it. So I may try to log into those things and see where that leads me. So I got some data to sift through. I got some people I'm messaging and just bringing you all along for the ride. For those that don't know me, my name is Bud Buffy. I am a cybersecurity professional, fraud investigator, and a digital forensics expert who scam baits on the side. Basically, that's how that works. So my goal is to collect information about these scammers, send them to my law enforcement contacts, and then in the process, I will try to save victims as I can. So that's what I am looking to be doing. Just a shout out, I think I've got at least one of my buddies that is currently streaming. So I've got Doc Compton, Ruck Phobo Calls is currently streaming, I think. So if you all want to go check out him, feel free. He's probably much more entertaining than me. I'm just kind of bringing you all along for the ride. I think what I'm doing is a little bit unique because most of the scam baiting streamers are usually doing phone calls because obviously those are going to be more entertaining. And for me, for you all, I am just kind of basically just doing my thing and then taking you all along for the ride. So that is what I'm up to at the moment. So with that being said, let's get going here. I did get a Norton phone number from Matthew Barons, so thank you, Matthew, for sending that over. I'm calling you out because I know you've been chatted in the stream and stuff before, so appreciate that. I may give them a call or check that number. I don't know if it's active. It looks like the email is from yesterday. Yeah, I may give it a try. For those that have watched me before, I don't do as many of the phone call scams where you have to be on the phone with people much anymore, just because you usually, unless you're somebody that's just a complete rock star like Bull Raxon or something like that, where you know he can do a traditional bait like from start to finish of getting money mule information or payment information and like pretty quick. But I know for me, when I usually call up the call centers, it usually takes me a few hours to actually get to the point where I'm getting money mule information. I think Bull has like the highest efficiency when it comes to call to money mule information, like overall time. And then he just keeps milking and milking more payment details out of these people. It's amazing. So go check out Bull Raxon if you haven't already. But I don't do many of the calls just because it does take so long, and it's like I could either spend 3 hours on a phone call and like 3 hours dedicated to a phone call, where that's all I'm doing for that particular time and place, and getting one crypto wallet or one bank account or something like that. My goal is I've been talking to I was specializing in like 419 scams out of Nigeria just because I could email and like email people back and forth during the day, and maybe it takes me 15 dedicated minutes of writing and responding to emails, but I could get actual like money mule info for bank accounts and recipients in the United States with so like in 15 minutes I could get an account. So to me, for my schedule and my time, that was the better way for me to do things, was to do that. I found that I just didn't have enough time to do the phone calls. So I kind of stopped doing the phone calls and have shifted over to doing the African scammers, and then more recently, within the past month or two, actually targeting these Cambodian scam compounds that run all these fake recovery law firms, fake FBI, fake IC3, all those people, the like romance, crypto investment scams, the pig butchering scams. A lot of those are running out of Cambodia and some of the surrounding countries. So that's what I've been focusing on recently, because a lot of with like the scam recovery, these people have already been scammed out of money and they're desperate, and this is like their only hope. And so I'm trying to stop them from getting, giving away the whatever the rest of what they have, or getting out loans and or selling jewelry, stuff like that. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. So with that, with the background out of the way, I'm going to start by checking my messages from some of the scammers I've been talking to, just to keep those conversations rolling. So let's start with that. Let's check WhatsApp, see what we got. Let's see. So, new messages since last night. I have a fake Pleasant Green scammer with a scammer payback WhatsApp profile that I'm talking to. I've been giving them I've sent them a fake Bitcoin receipt to see if they would go redeem it, because most likely this person is in Nigeria. Like, they only asked me for like $47. So it's probably one person trying to get what they can. Not that it justifies it, but honestly, like $47 is chump change compared to the tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands that I've seen get transferred through. Looking at some of these scam compounds in Cambodia, one of the interesting things is about having access to some of those systems is you see what people have been scammed out of from their other scams that they were victims of, and it's pretty astonishing, the numbers that are there. So I sent this guy the QR code again. He says, yes, I scan it, still nothing. So I'm going to say, okay. Okay, let me call them and check the status. All right, so I'm going to tell them I'm going to try calling the support number of that particular website, and then I'll just tell them, like, they said nobody's scanned the QR code yet, so I don't know what you're talking about. We also have a fake another fake scammer payback profile. They just asked, am I here? I said yes. So this fake scammer payback, I used my fake crypto site, and I was able to get, I think I got location of them, maybe video. I don't remember. I got some information from them though. Again, that person is probably in Nigeria as well, if I had to guess. I've got a fake scam recovery law firm attorney messaging me. You need to find them. All right, so they want me to find screenshots. I don't have screenshots for you, buddy. So we got something else though. So maybe we try that. I already sent this to them before, and it didn't. They didn't go for it. I don't think they went for it. Maybe they did. Oh, they did. They did fall for this one. This is one of the this is one of the scammers that I got already. Okay. I've got so many I'm talking with. So I know so when the scammer opens the file I send them, it shows an image of something, and I don't want to say what it is, but the scammer confirmed what they saw when they asked me. They said this only contains one picture, and they told me what it was a picture of. By them telling me that, I know that they launched the malicious file I sent them. So this was one of the people that I did get a connection from and have a connection to. So I'm torn like how far I want to go into this, but I tell you what, let me just tell them I only have what I sent you. Hopefully that will be enough. Okay. So I don't necessarily want to burn it because I want to see if I can get some account info out of them. But that is it for WhatsApp. Let me hop over to Telegram, see who's talking to me on Telegram. We got the pig butchering one, sent me a good night photo. So I'm going to say good morning. Diana. I've got a Telegram message from this other scammer that is was like a fake romance crypto investment scammer. So this one was extremely funny. So I was talking with this person for like a week, and it was like a female profile pretending to be um a I don't know what I was saying. It was a female profile that randomly messaged me on WhatsApp, I think, or maybe text message. They pretended to be interested in me and whatever. I talked to them for a week. And then she dropped the bombshell. Hey, I invest money in crypto. Like, is that something you'd be interested in? Like the tone completely changes. And then I said, sure, be interested in that. And then what happened is she wanted me to send screenshots of my crypto account. And I obliged. I sent her what looked like a screenshot. And she said, this isn't a screenshot. This is, send me a picture, not what you sent me. I said, okay, let me try it again. So I sent it again. She said, that's not a picture. I said, it looks like a picture on my end. So I sent it again. Third tries the charm. She opened it, or he opened it. It's a he. I know it's a he because I listened to his microphone. I know who's behind the computer. So he opened it, and now I have access to his computer. And so we were playing back and forth. Once I got the initial access, they were wanting me to send money to a crypto wallet. So I gathered up. There was 6 different wallets that were in their website for me to send money to. So I collected all of those and got them over into the hands of someone in the scam baiting community that could report those and get some like immediate action on those. And so then what I was trying to do was send them a fake receipt to my fake Bitcoin site and try to get them to do that. So they haven't fallen for that yet. Like it didn't work. And they said that they kept saying they didn't receive the money. And then I was watching their chats. They have an internal Telegram chat where they're talking to like their boss or talking to each other or something like that. He was like sending pictures of my receipt to this other dude. and there was some like confusion there for a little while, and they weren't receiving money. But then that wallet, I think, received money from maybe another scam victim because they weren't asking for much initially. It was like $70. And and then they were talking to each other and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got the money." I didn't send them any money. And so they thought that I actually sent them money. And then so they just skipped to the next part of the scam without me actually like doing anything. So that's yeah, I don't know what the hell the deal is with that. But they just it completely skipped over to the next part of the scam. So then I kept sending them a screenshot, and then they said they wanted me to send another screenshot, and then I was kind of just BSing them, and eventually they got frustrated and they ended up having me message another profile for this same persona, but that was being managed by another scammer. So now I'm trying to get the other scammer to open this screenshot, and I sent it to them like 6 times last night and they didn't open it. So that I'm trying to get them hacked too. So let's see. We got some chats. Let me open that up and see who we got over here. All right. James Fox, I don't see repeat comments in my chat, but um yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what you're seeing. I'm not seeing it on my end, but my apologies if you all are seeing that. I'm using Restream, so I don't know if Restream is jacked up or whatever. Also see we got Anushka Blue. Welcome in. Matthew Barons, welcome back. Thank you guys for watching. This should be a little bit more interesting than Thursday because I actually have things that I'm working on here. All right, so back to this crypto investment scam. They sent me a photo of that girl that they're using as like the face of their scam. So let's see. Happy Saturday, dear. How have you been so far? I am great. Let me try sending you the screenshot again. Maybe there was a bug last night. Let's see if they've been up all night and are more desperate to check out this file that I got for them. All right, so I sent them the file. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm caught up on WhatsApp. I got a few fake. I got a few fake like Nigerian, a fake scammer payback and fake Pleasant Green. I've got one more. I forgot. I've got this other like this was uh scammer hate recovery on an Instagram ad. Scammer hate. I tried to send them a couple of malicious files and it looks like they may not fall for it. It says, can you send as image, not as blank? Are you texting from your laptop? LOL, trying to hack into my phone. That's a crazy idea. And then they turned on advanced chat privacy. And then they said, that's crazy idea. So they got scared once I was trying to mess with them. They changed their chat settings. I don't know what you are talking about. This is the screenshot. All right. This scammer says it still doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work? What exactly do you mean it doesn't work? And who is we? This is the screenshot, dear. How many times must I send it? All right. If you really want to see, not that I can show it, but I can. I have a real-time view into at least the initial scammer I was talking to. So why don't we open up? Why don't we connect to their system and see what they're up to? All right, so I'm currently watching their screen. Oh my God. This one guy. Oh fuck, what does this say? She was playing a video from somebody that she was messaging, but that person was like talking like sexual to her because I think they knew it was a scam. So that's pretty funny. But they basically just they get phone numbers and then they spam out on WhatsApp just unsolicited messages or to the phone too. I think I got connected with one of these before and it was text, and then they moved from text to WhatsApp or Telegram or something. All right, so they've just got their Telegram chats open at the moment. They don't look like they're super busy at the moment. But yeah, this is the scammer screen. We can listen to mic too. Let's listen to microphone. Let me mute myself really quick. All right, sorry, dude's over there like sneezing into the microphone and like blowing his nose. Yeah, that was the scam compound. That's what it sounds like. So that's what it sounds like. They don't. He doesn't look like he's doing a ton at the moment. But one of the things that I did want to do is I collected some data from these scammers, and there's some interesting information that I've collected. So most of these scammers just store stuff on their desktop. It's not super they're not very organized, let's put it that way. But on their desktop, I've got some different information that I can use. So I'm currently looking through their files. I'm looking at an instructional document on how victims are supposed to send money. So they're supposed to buy Ethereum, and then they're supposed to send Ethereum to, or they're supposed to withdraw it to an external wallet. So if I check the external wallet information in their, I need to zoom in. How do I zoom in on this? In their documentation, they actually have wallets that they've that like they're using, like the screenshots they're supposed to send their victims. So I am going to take a screen capture of this wallet. And see if this is a different one, but I will send it over to someone in the scam baiting community. And see if we can't get that reported. And what else? Withdrawal, send SMS to. Is that the same wallet or is that a different wallet? Let me confirm. So that's the cool part about getting access to things like this, is that I don't have to, once I get the initial access, I don't really have to fish payment information out of them, because if I have access to their computer, I can just pull it all up myself. All right, so they've got another. They've got another wallet in this screenshot. So I'll copy this one. I don't know how recent these wallets are, so I have to take them with a grain of salt, but I can still send those over. All right, here's some Chinese text. Let's copy this. And let's throw that in Google Translate, just like the scammers. Translate.google.com. This is at the end of their document. So I'm looking at a instructional document for the scammer of how to instruct someone to send or transfer the crypto to them. Okay, here it is. So it says, following the steps to find the sending record and verify the deposit funds with our platform's customer service. After completion, wait for blank to send a notification confirming who accepted it. Then have the client add that person's WhatsApp number and provide them with the following information: screenshots to the person who brought the client, name, the client's last 4 digits, exchange, meeting time, your location. It's interesting. There's instructions for the scammers on what they're supposed to be doing. So, interesting. There is a company name here. I don't know if it is an actual name that they use or if this is just like a code name. but I'm kind of curious. If I Google search this securities company, interesting. It is a wealth management company. That is really interesting. So I don't know if the scammers are using that as, I don't know if that's like the bank or financial group that they're using, or if they're pretending to be that particular institution. But I'm going to make some notes here. So let's do Chinese scam notes. November 22nd, 2025. Used by or posing to be save as Chinese scam notes, November 22. Okay, so I'm going to mark that down from their documentation. I got a couple of messages. Let me hook back into those. All right, Scam Hater Recovery said, "You think I'm here to play? I've run a background trace. You have been doing this to other scammers. Do you think I'm a scammer? Telling them you got scammed by an Indian and claiming to be Apple. You normally say you were scammed by 5 to 10K. If what I'm saying isn't right, stop messages, SPG or EXE. Send them as photos. Remember, there is a limit to this. Don't mess with the right people." So I message a lot of these scammers on Instagram just because it's hard to I don't get all of the fake scam recovery ads on my victim persona. So in my on my scam baiting profile is actually where I see all the scam recovery ads. And so I'll message most of these people straight from my Bud Buffy account, and they don't bother to check my profile. But this scammer did actually check my profile, and now they think they know everything about me because they actually looked at my profile, which is ridiculous. So I don't know what you are talking about. I'm just looking for help. This is Chris 6. That's the another victim persona that I use. All right, let's see. That's that scam recovery. All right, so we've got this fake account. Can we just proceed without the screenshot, dear? Okay, so investment scam is saying that they still won't open the image or the file that I sent them. The other that I think it's going to end up being a pig butchering scam is ask me how my day was going. I said better now that I'm talking to you, just coming up with some bull crap to think that I'm interested. She did call me yesterday and her video flashed up for a second, but then it ended up closing. I don't think she, I think she only wants to share video if I share video, but I'm obviously not going to share any video. I've also got another fake recovery scam going on here. This was one where I've gotten to the point where they put me in the group with the other people that pretending to be victims, but it's just the one scammer with multiple profiles. All right, the casino needs to conduct a security check. You need to withdraw it according to the casino regulation. The deposited $1,500 can be withdrawn. All right, let me open up my other VM.
是吗？的事情。
Good night. See you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Bye bye. Honey, good night. See you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. I love you.
Hold down for 2 seconds. Click here. Hold down for 2 seconds.
Today is Halloween. Happy Halloween to you.
I'm just looking for help. This is Chris.